Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. You play as Claude, and off we go. This shot might take a little bit longer than usual, but we'll be fine. Just dead bounce. Oh gosh, do not do that. Should I just restart this attempt? I'm thinking yes. Yeah, I'm thinking just restart this attempt. This is a little bit too slow for my liking. Yeah, this is too slow for my liking. We're starting out the attempt with 5-minute, 45-second first segment. Or you can make this work out though. Hey, Dark One, it's good to have you here. Not quite, but we got there. That was a little bit slow. And just do that. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I've debated about going live. I mean, if it's either that or make some more videos. I think I know what my answer is. Fairly quick level. I don't know what I'm getting flippers for. They're just doing nothing. All right. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, it really just depends. It's something I'm gonna need to try out too. If recording at something like this is gonna impact streaming it on any front. Well, not just streaming, but like performance on my build overall. Because it is showing signs of wear. Given pinball effects. I probably won't be able to stream Doom in 1080p, but still. Not that it's bad, it's just... It's just getting there. I can imagine. Yeah, in that case, I probably will be able to stream Doom on max settings. Gonna need a better computer for that. I mean, I know because I played Doom Pinball, right? You have Rip and Tear playing while you're in multi-ball. You have BFG Division, too. Not to discount the rest of the soundtrack, but still. Free orange. Feels good. I'm not gonna flip at that. Surprisingly, not flipping works wonders. Oh gosh, don't do that again. I'm a little bit doomed. No pun intended. I think that would be a good time to, or not. Duly noted. But we'll be fine. That would've been nice. Well, I lose the other green. Thanks a lot. Alright, see you in a bit. Good. I don't think we quite flip out. Nope. We get a few oranges. I'm just gonna let this go. Yeah, there's nothing else I could do. How did that work out? Oh, that was nice too. I'm just gonna do this. Good bounce. Beautiful. Skate parks are one of the tougher ones. Al Deception. But if we utilize breaking through well, we should be able to get a couple of free balls. Maybe out of lack of intention, but still. Oh wow, that's a bounce and a half. Thank you very much. Or you should be able to break through just fine. Beautifully done. Air job, it's good to have you here. Hope everything's going well. Flip out. I'm just gonna do this, yeah. A little unfortunate circumstances right here, but we'll be fine. Or I could just do that. You're rewarded a little bit. Could have been a better balance, but we'll be fine. Thank you. I can bounce out. Or not. Not quite. That's much better. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we'll be fine. Next. Well, that worked. Come on. I'm gonna pay for doing that. Yeah, I'm doomed. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I get for doing that, right? Kind of wish I was hitting the oranges in the first place, but what do I know? How did that miss that purple, though? At some point, too, I want to try out and play the no-hit purple modifier for this. It's a very interesting challenge from what I've seen. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is not good. If I have to reset it again, that's gonna be very disappointing. Last ball. I am disappointed. Alright, we're alive. One reset, but meh. I've had to reset a lot more in the master levels, so can't really complain. Gonna go over to the right side eventually. Maybe? Maybe not. There we go. The center is wide open. I'm not necessarily a fan of that. And the ball just wants to bounce wherever. Alright, 2 to go. Alright, time to kick a bucket. Easy. Easy every time. I'm gonna do this in the meantime. Good orange attack. That's what we're looking for. Didn't want that to happen, but we'll be fine. That works. How did I miss that? Now I'm in trouble. Now then again, assuming I don't miss this, yeah, we're fine. It's not random, it's... I wouldn't exactly call it that. The peg generates random colors. It's like it's not going to be the same exact layout you're seeing right now with how the blues and oranges are stationed. In a way it is, but in a way it isn't. Exact same case with how you play Claude, right? It's pinball. Whenever you want to fall in, that'd be nice. I want to do this. Whenever you're ready. There we go. Downside with this layout, sometimes you have oranges in the very bottom. It's very, very annoying. There we go. That's what I was a little bit worried about. Really? I'm a little bit worried. There's no easy way. I'm gonna have to kick the bucket. Not that way. I can't believe I missed that. Dang it. That was the only way. Any other way, I would have been screwed. Worth a shot, though. There's literally no benefit on the right side. Kind of wish that wasn't the case, but come on. Just gonna have to do this. Just try and get up there. Or not. Yeah, just whiff. That works. We could do this. That works. I mean, it's true. You have to take calculated risks either way. Thing I like about this, though, you're having to deal with a bouncing ball if you don't manage to slide. Alright, one over there. Alright, great news. Very, very good news. I kind of wish that side was a little bit more merciful, but no. Hey there, Charlie. It's good to have you here. That works. I'm a little bit screwed right here. I don't like this. Yeah, I kind of figured. Why did I do that? I'm disappointed in this game. Rarely any ball managed to reach the flipper in the first place, so no. I'm disappointed in this level already. Alright, right side only. That works. That was a good recovery. Oh gosh. And hopefully we'll get a good attempt going for tonight. We'll see what happens. The benefit with this level, though, the benefit with flippers overall is you get to deal with more limited range with the moving bucket, so. Seems good. And looking good. Think we need to get ball trapped behind there. Yeah, anyone just now tuning in, we have a 2-hour time we need to beat. I am not satisfied with a 2-hour time, so we're doing this again. Plus me inadvertently streaming at 1080p the last time I played this. All right, it should be good. Good bounce. That's fine. Well, I've already streamed in 720p. That's the problem. I'm testing out if I can record and stream in different resolutions so I can upload to a higher quality. I can't even speak. Upload to a higher quality later on. I want to test the viability of this on different games too, so we don't just apply this to more static games like Peggle. We can apply this to games like FX3, Pinball Arcade. We'll see. The plan is still to stream in 720 for the time being, just for consistency. I am a little bit screwed right here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Nope. Can safely say no. It's not been done. We do have a Ninja Turtles machine in one of our local arcades, but I'm not particularly fond of that table. It feels very shallow. Like many other Data East pinball machines. I think I'm gonna reset this. Then again, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not overly thrilled about this attempt. Oh gosh, why did I do that? How do you not activate flippers from there? Nope. Never mind. I'm gonna have both games. I'm gonna probably play them at some point. Besides, I've seen it in action. I mean, granted, I've seen both 1 and 2 in action. Spelunky and pinball are nothing alike. Wait, wasn't it this level I had a hard time with? Two left. Here, we got this. All right, vanilla. This is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean a complete whiff. Just gonna do this and then get rid. At the very least, clean up a little bit. We can rebound like that. Gonna clear this side first. I'm disappointed with the lack of ability to use flippers on this level. Wow. Oh, there we go. There's at least some coverage. Would've been nice. I can't reliably get this without off-the-walling. We're good. How do you miss that orange? Confused. I can take a long shot, but still. I can take another long shot. All right, here we go. If it had stopped hitting some blues, that'd be nice. I need to clear these out. Beautiful. I can take that. a little bit disappointed. Let's just do this. I'm wasting time thinking about where I want to aim. Oh boy. Saved for the moment. What? How do you whiff that? How? I'm just confused. This just turned from an okay run to a pretty terrible run. Yeah, time loss. That's how bad it is. Not to mention the lack of free balls I've been getting. Whatever. Probably a bad time to get that. I mean, that's fine, just as long as I get more oranges within the next couple of shots. That works. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Yeah. Why do you miss? I mean, I could take a free ball, but I would have liked another. Oh boy. That works. That also works. All right, off we go. How far are we in? 40 minutes? Yeah, I think we're doing fine on time. Yeah, last night we had fun playing as Warren Rabbit throughout all the levels. Now we're gonna try Claude again. Because I felt like I was a little bit unprepared with the master levels, and a little bit rightfully so. Gonna save that orange one for last. Gonna let that one go. How does this work? It's like it doesn't even want to stay in the middle. I mean, yes. I can take that. Got a little bit creative with that solution, but it works. Where you play as Claude and you kick the bucket. Oh gosh. No, don't do that again, please. One down below. Flippers help. Thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Damn it, how do you long shot that? How do you long shot that? I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna need to clear that out anyway. I am doomed. I do not know where to aim for. Most of the oranges are down below. Yeah. Hey, ball, you already hit that. Alright, fail number one on the bat. Alright. Can tolerate that. Not quite. Workable. We're all set. Next up. Let's try sliding. Or not. That would've been nice. I'm not gonna be able to use flippers that much. Not the left one anyway. Let's clear this out a little bit. How do you whiff that? I'm doomed. Yeah. How am I 5 minutes behind? Good gosh. Yeah, this is a terrible attempt. That's what I was hoping for. Why didn't I get that the first time? How does that miss? That was a good level, but score-wise, and score-wise only. Yeah, 5 minutes behind. Really? I'm disappointed, but not surprised. This game's very uncooperative tonight. Sometimes. That works. Flipping my way to extreme fever. Yes, please. The orange is going along that left side is going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, by little, I mean very. Good. Beautiful. Much better than I was anticipating. That's the good news. We have... We have one more orange to worry about on that. I think I'm gonna need to rebound a little bit. And clear out his wall. Or just do that. Good. Not sure I managed to botch that. Oh, that works. I'm gonna want to bring in flippers at some point, like right now. Good bounce. I want to see if I can do this. Hey, I can. It's a little bit cheap for doing that, but we'll be fine. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't do that again, please. Just play it the safe way. No, don't do that, please. I could do that, though. That always feels good. Yes. Honestly, I could have done that. Oh, I'm dumb. Actually, maybe not. We're good. Best segment. If I manage to recover this, I'm gonna be highly disappointed in the earlier levels. A little bit awkward. I don't even have flippers out. I'm trying to tackle this on my own. That's not good. Oh, if I had done that, that would have been so good. No, not even. I have to clear out. The other neat thing about flippers, you can use them to end fever early. That's kind of the weird thing about this run in particular. As a pinball player, you're encouraged to keep the ball in play. Peggle kind of encourages you to drain a little bit more often. It's a little bit unorthodox for a pinball style speedrun. The aim kinda is to clear out all the oranges, but this technically isn't pinball. Oh gosh, don't do that again. You have to clear this out. Or do that. That would qualify as a double long shot. Whoa! Alright, that was a good flip. I tend to think of flippers as additional shots you can take. Just so long as you can land on an orange or anything that can be remotely helpful towards clearing oranges. Yeah, go Thomas. Exactly. How are you doing tonight? Good shot. Well, we're having a little bit of fun with this run. And by fun, I mean why. Especially during the first half an hour or so. Good bounce though. Oh gosh, don't do that again. Not quite at it with that, but we'll be fine. Yes! Unironically, a good level. Oh gosh, don't do that again. I think I figured this level out. Go in. Yep. Beautiful. The only other problem is breaking through the other pegs safely. By that, it should be good. It's gonna be yep. I do not like that shot at all. I'm in a little bit of trouble. Actually, we should be fine. It's still a little bit of digging to go through. Unless we somehow get a good bounce in. Beautiful. Good orange attack. Yeah, as long as we keep up this pursuit, we should be fine. We'll PB in no time. Even if the first half was as bad as it was. The amount of free balls we've been getting is pretty darn good. I think it was this level I was struggling on big time. I can take that. I think the best case for this level is maybe not necessarily digging through, but if you're able to take down that wall and going around, we should be able to get rid of all those oranges pretty easily. Or just get a lucky bounce from the bucket. Oh gosh, don't ever do that again. Surprisingly, that was first try. First try squares. That was a little bit of a mistake on my part. I should have had the opportunity to slide. Cost me a little bit of a free ball, but we'll be fine. Just as long as I get free balls, we should be fine. That works. All right, here comes the big one. And by the big one, I mean, pretty bad level. I'm actually gonna do this. The more I dig through, the better off I am in clearing out the rest of the oranges. That works. Or not. Kind of hoping that would work, but... Good. Well, a little bit patient with this level, but we're fine. And I'm back ahead. This shows how much I can improve. Am I going for world record? Probably not. Probably for the top 5, that's for certain. World record is like an hour 8. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach that, given the circumstances. Nah is really good at what he does. There we go. Oh, this is not good. Am I able to get this? Yes. As much as I want to go for world record, I don't know if this is possible for me to be able to do that. Really? This is a mess. Unbelievable. Oh gosh, don't ever do that again. Kind of anticipated that. Note to self, flippers. And just dive straight in. Oh, there we go. There's our slide. I don't have my second power, do I? I don't think so. Good. I mean, whatever. As long as we keep clearing, we should be fine. What time are we looking at for, Master Who? That would've been nice. Wait, really? How are you missing these oranges? Moreover, how are you missing that flipper? That level was... that was a minefield. Oh, now you land on one. Thank you. How do you... This level's going to be a run-ender. All right. And nothing's over there. Time to kick the bucket. That works. Flip out. No, I'm fine with missing that specifically, but... Actually, Claude being there is... It's got to be one of the best choices that developers have made in replacing the pegs. Because that opens that up quite a bit. Because this is otherwise a tough level when you really think about it. Oh gosh. The other thing is just clear out everything in general. Or the ones that you need. How do you miss that free ball bucket? That works. A little bit slower. At the very least, we made it. Good long shot. That was a little bit unfortunate. Where's my other power? I'm a little bit screwed on this level because of that. I mean, that just decided to happen. There was no way I could control where the oranges move. Yeah, I just lost to RNG, dude. Nothing much I could do right there. That's how it is with Claude sometimes. Whenever you activate the green peg and you activate the flippers, some oranges may end up getting shifted over to where the greens are located. I can take that. Two to go. This is a little bit concerning. Not surprising. A little bit of time lost, but we're fine. Master levels. I'm actually gonna do this first. If I get to open this up. Five to go. It's gonna work out. I really should have waited. This is gonna be awkward. That's unfortunate. I had the right idea, though. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that. A couple of oranges on the other side. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to get to. Yeah, no slice, no slide, no dice. And we do have one over here. Easy fever. Not bad. I mean, I am sliding just fine, so. Alright, what do we have? We have 7. That would have been a nice kick right over there. Oh gosh. Alright, that's opened up. Good bounce. I do not know what to do right here. It's gonna be one heck of a bounce right here. First try! First try! Man, in the last run we were struggling to get anything going on that front. 12-2 was, or rather, yeah, I'm thinking knights. 12-2. Because one more master, but still, master level 2 is actually fairly challenging to deal with. I would have liked to have gotten that, but that's fine. Unironically, this is the better master to choose for this. Because you get a little bit more coverage with the flippers. Oh gosh, don't do that again. Alright, time to try it a different way. There we go. Two to go. And then Beyond Reason. If we could get sub 130, that'd be fantastic. What in the world is that shot? Alright, I'm gonna save that. 11-4. What in the world is that shot? I can tell you for a fact, this is not pre-recorded. I mean, you guys saw it happen live too, right? Right? I'm not going crazy. I'm probably gonna fail this one, but that's beyond reason. No, I would rather have had a free ball right there, but meh. Ellie assumes I would be hacking this stream, but I'm not. You'd be seeing a whole bunch of glitching effects on the screen as it were. I mean, that's fine. It's a little bit... I didn't even mean to do that. I should really learn not to speed up during situations like this. I'm a little bit screwed right here. Should have seen that one coming from a mile away. If I can flip the ball and chip away at the double helix, I should be fine. So you find a good combination to start breaking through. All right. Two to go. Don't do that again, please. What did I just say? All right. Yes. Yes. Much better time. Someone already did that, but it's a little bit difficult. Let me tell you this too. Everything from Splork up until Renfield, it's terrible. I ended up losing so much time out of those levels. Unbelievable. I had the worst run going into Renfield. And it started coming back together by Tula. What a run this game is. We did that on the first try. $20 to go. Probably not, but that's a much better time than what we had before. Nearly 33 minutes. Saved. Boom. Done.